Gamers are being pandered to. And no, I'm not talking about woke games or forced diversity. I'm talking about the people who keep telling you to be angry, who tell you that gaming is under attack by some secret agenda. They know exactly how to push your buttons, and they do it because it keeps you clicking, it keeps you watching, and it keeps you angry. And as long as you're angry, you're missing out. Sometimes I feel bad for gamers who think video games are going woke. It's honestly kind of sad. They're stuck on this endless carousel of anger, frustration, and hate, convinced that the industry is pushing some secret global agenda. What makes it even worse is that many of these gamers feel like they're the only people that understand. But the truth is, on many things, we actually agree. So let's talk about it. Suicide Squad Kills the Justice League, Dustborn, and parts of Concord, these are all hot garbage, some of the worst games in recent memory. On that, we're absolutely in agreement. But where we differ is the why. You think it's all because of some grand scheme to force LGBTQ+ themes and ugly female characters into every game. Me? I just think they're poorly designed, half-baked games. It's ironic though, because you constantly say keep politics out of games, and yet the loudest objections from this side are political in nature. The truth is, there's no massive agenda being forced into your games. No one's out there with a checklist making female characters ugly or shoving diversity into places it doesn't belong. In reality, your favorite YouTuber who tells it like it is has a financial incentive to keep you outraged. Rage generates engagement, and as long as you're angry, you'll keep clicking, keep watching, and keep fueling the algorithm. These creators aren't telling you the truth, they're pandering to your frustrations. Now, I won't pretend there aren't some examples of diversity done poorly. Absolutely. Sometimes it can feel like pandering. Think of it like rainbow capitalism during Pride Month when every brand suddenly slaps a rainbow on their logo. But let's be real, the gaming industry has been pandering for years, just to different demographics. Why do you think female armor has historically been so skimpy? Why do military shooters, Spec Ops: The Line being the rare exception, never ask you to question your motivations? The gaming industry has been pandering to your tastes for years. So before you get up in arms about wokeness in games, recognize that you've been pandered to as well. The content creator who constantly rails against diversity. They know your frustrations. They're monetizing it. Their entire business model is built around keeping you angry. The problem isn't LGBTQ+ themes, diverse characters, or any of that. The problem is greedy corporations releasing half-baked games that cut corners. And as long as you stay stuck in this cycle of rage, you'll miss out on the incredible games that are still being made. Aren't you tired of being angry all the time? Aren't you exhausted by the constant outrage over inclusion in gaming? What if the problem isn't what you think it is? What if, instead of a political agenda, the real issue is just bad game design and profit-driven decision-making? Here's a way to check if you're being pandered to. Ask yourself, does your favorite content creator ever post videos that aren't just rage bait? When's the last time they talked about a game without devolving into yet another rant about DEI? If you can't remember, maybe it's time to consider whether you're being played, not just by the game developers, but by the very people you trust to tell it like it is.